What's up, guys? Zan from Forward Progress Madden. So I was reading the TGL forums yesterday, and a poster by the name of TeHDruiD posted a really interesting concept out of the quarters normal defense, in which he used what he called a passive coverage blitz. And that's kind of what I was getting at yesterday when I posted the weak blitz 3, is you want something that is a good coverage blitz that you know is going to get to the quarterback in a certain amount of time, so that way your opponent doesn't have all day to sit in the pocket. And you know how I am. I kind of tinker with things a little bit, and I came up with a little bit of a mini scheme to add to what the TeHDruiD does. So first, I'm going to take a look and show you what the scheme is here. So we're going to go ahead and just call any play. It doesn't really matter. I'll call smash corners. Just to get the running back out on a route, and then we'll show you a double edge heat as well. So he's running the quarters normal, and I like to use the Broncos. That's my team this year. And what I want to do is I want to put Von Miller, whoever your best pass rusher in terms of block shed, get after the quarterback type of high motor player, is going to play the right defensive end left of screen. So Von Miller. Now in Madden, they actually moved Sean Phillips to defensive end now, so you can place him at the nose tackle, and I'll show you why. Then we're just going to place another guy. I prefer an outside linebacker. He's going to be in contain. So we're just going to put Nate Irving there. Best middle linebacker, or fastest middle linebacker period, is going to be at the middle linebacker, so that's Wesley Woodyard. The only reason I don't have Von Miller here is because the drop from Woodyard to the next fastest linebacker is pretty substantial. So, and then you want your fastest blitzing nickel corner at the #1 strong safety position. So we went ahead and I just put I'm going to put they don't have Tony Carter anymore, I don't think, so I'm going to put Chris Harris here. You could put Dominique Rodgers-Kamari, but he just doesn't tackle very well, so I'm going to leave him out there playing. So cover 4 is the play, and the way the TeHDruiD runs it is he does base a line, show blitz. Then he's going to crash the line out, put this nose tackle in a zone, preferably a hook, and then he's going to take this strong safety and put him in a contain. Now, he says the TeHDruiD has the best luck when he just leaves him in this kind of predatory stance where he looks like he's coming on a blitz. He says that if you get him in a look where he stands like this, where he's just kind of square to the line, that he doesn't blitz. I've been having better luck moving him out a step and just leaving him here. And then what I typically do to make it work the best is I just use her somewhere in the box, draw the attention of the 2 right side linebackers. You're only sending 3 guys, you're sending a contain and 2 rushers, and you've got great coverage behind it. So this is the definition of a passive blitz. So as you can see, he comes around the edge and you've got pretty good coverage, you can do what you want. And as you see, Von Miller comes from the weak side for a sack. Now, somebody did slide over and pick him up. This is something that's fairly uncommon. Normally, he'll come out here to the wide side and then come in untouched. But right here, a guy pulled over and picked him up. Now, what I like to do is I've had better luck just running this blitz, just man align, show blitz, and then simply just contain this guy. I don't crash the line out. I just leave them on their standard blitz angles. And for some reason, I've had better luck doing it that way. Sometimes though the guy does stand there, so that's our problem. Is and you don't want to run around with Manning. That's never good. But what I came up with is somewhat of a similar concept. When you man align and show blitz, you get this look. You can actually bring either side, so you can bring Woodyard on the blitz, or you can bring Harris on the blitz. So you can put Woodyard in this contain and motion him to the outside, or move him a step outside. You want his blitz angle to look kind of like this, just kind of slowly gathering to the outside, so that way when he gets to his spot, for some reason his momentum carries him into a delayed blitz. So this is what it looks like from this side. Something like that. And then you get pretty good, I mean, you're pretty much bottled in the pocket. Granted, I am Peyton Manning, so I can't really run with him. So that's the left side heat that goes with the TeHDruiD setup. Now here's what I've done. I mixed the 2 together. As you know, I'm a huge fan of contains, so I'm going to show you what I've got here. So we got this typical setup. The This is the stock setup, and then you choose which guy you want to bring off the edge and contain. Well, for this, I'm always going to contain Woodyard and put him right here. So you got Woodyard and Von Miller coming in. Woodyard should be untouched. Von Miller will be your shed guy, and he's fantastic at it, so you're just going to let him go to work against the left tackle. Now, what I like to do from here is I like to do double contain concept. Now, this is something I've been working on for about a week or so. Normally, when you contain one guy, right? So, say you contain this first guy. Irving's not in a position to work to the outside and gather the attention of the offensive line. So, you have to add another contain. And what one contain is going to do is he's simply just going to rush the quarterback, which is fine. And the other contain is going to sit here on the edge. So, I'll take Duke and Nacho and put him in a contain. So now you've got basically 3 contains on the field. This one's going to rush over here. Woodyard's going to rush. This one is just going to stand out there in the flat. And then you're going to blitz this corner off the edge. Then from there, you can do whatever you want. Since Inacho's going to be playing in this flat, I prefer to put this corner in a hook zone or man him up. Totally up to you what you want to do. And then I'll just use our center field here. Going back to what's great about having Sean Phillips as a D lineman now is that he's still got, better than most defensive linemen, certainly better than most defensive tackles, zone coverage. So you can just put him here and he'll play this hook zone over the middle of the field. And if you have time, do whatever you want with your coverage on the left side of the field. So, you can do something like this. And then when the ball's snapped, you're going to get double edge heat. Now, if Woodyard doesn't come, that's fine because that guy's going to contain anyways, and you're going to be flushing the quarterback left. Now, Manning's a right-handed quarterback, so that works fine. Most players in Madden use a team with a right-handed quarterback, whether it be Kaepernick or Russell Wilson, Manning, Rodgers. But very few use Vic. So there are some, but even if they do use Vic, you're still going to have Wesley Woodyard coming into his space there. So no homo. So that is basically the setup. You're just going to run this double contain concept on the right and then the delayed rush on the left. It's pretty easy to set up. But what I like to do is I like to go to the middle linebacker and then I click on the defensive end, and then to get over the strong safety you just click over one more time. You're set up. Right there, I ran, that was double contain right there. So that wasn't the blitz where I contained both the guys in the middle. Well, actually, I did there, but right there I contained both the strong safety and the middle linebacker. But the setup that I just showed with the faster heat was base align, show blitz, contain Woodyard, move him a step out, blitz Harris, contain these 2 players, and you're set up. It seems like a lot, and I know people like to say, oh, that'll get quick snap, but it's really not hard. I don't run the quarters defense that much. It's all about basically knowing how to maneuver around your defense. Know that if you get to your middle linebacker, click down to your left end, click over to your strong safety, then contain these 2 guys, and you're set. And right there, the heat got picked up on the right, but your delayed rush on the left came in. So it's still a very flexible play. So take a look at that. Make sure to hop over to the thread and thank the Druid for this concept. If you have any questions, drop them in the inbox. And if you like the video, throw it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe for more Madden 25 tips.